Good morning. We're here live at Two Kids Goat Farm. Thought we'd give you a little peek into what we do on a daily basis. We have been birthing a lot of goats, so if you're subscribing to our channel, I'm sure you've seen a lot of the girls having their goat kids. But here at Two Kids Goat Farm, we actually have cows as well as goats. So this is the view of the walk up to the barn from our house. This is our beautiful view. So we're in upstate New York, just southeast of Syracuse by about 40 minutes. So these are a couple of the calves. This time of year we've had a lot of rain, so it's kind of muddy. That's our little cutout that you can come when you visit to take a picture. And then this is a view looking back down to our house. That's actually my red is the she shed, and then the one behind it, the brown, is our home, and that's where we live. So we are here on 21 acres, so I'll kind of give you just a roundabout view. This is looking up our hill. Our backyard is what we call Highland Forest, which is about 2,800 acres of land, of state land, and it's a park that you can do all kinds of cool things. You can go snowshoeing and horseback riding. They have cross-country skis. They do sleigh rides in the wintertime. So it's a really cool thing to have surrounding us. But these are a couple of the calves that were born here on the farm. This one here was born here. The other one came from another farm. That's Flower. And I can't remember what the name of this one is right now. It's not coming to me. But we're coming up. There's our doggies. That's Raven. She's a standard poodle, just about 1.5 years old. That's Heidi, the white dog. She is 12 plus years old. She's actually Great Pyrenees. And their breed tends to be livestock guardian, although she's very domesticated. She just guards our kids and our couch. So there's Barry the farmer, and these are one of the two kids of Two Kids Goat Farm. Finn on the left with the pitchfork, Mason, who's his buddy. They live right down the hill. And so they are feeding the animals this morning with Barry. This mixture that you see is called TMR, which stands for Total Mixed Ration. And this is food that we get from a local dairy farm just a couple miles down the road. So every morning, early in the morning, they fill this trailer full of the mix for us. And then we bring it up and take it. We feed all the cows. So those are some heifers that are being grown. They'll eventually become milkers. This is our new cow barn. So you can watch Finn and Mason have this wheelbarrow full of food. So they're going to take it in and feed. Whoa, don't dump it. Nice and slow. So they're going to take it in. All the cows are moved out of the barn right now. I'll show you them in just a minute. So we built this barn this summer with blood, sweat, and tears. Water. Uh-oh. So they're going to fill this. Careful, don't knock it over. Back it up a little bit. Can you back it up, Mason? So that little area in there is where we put all the feed. The idea is you want to have the feed where the cows don't poop, because you don't want them to eat off of the dirty ground. So all the food goes on one side. They're able to stick their heads through those gates, and then they can reach through and get the food. And then these are the bed stalls, which have sawdust in them. And then the cows can go in there and lay down. And it's built to standards so that basically when they stand up, hopefully all the poop and pee goes into the middle, and then we're able to just come in with the tractor and scoop it all out and put it into our manure storage or spread it out onto the fields, and then it becomes fertilizer to grow all the pastures. So you can look down over here. There's our manure spreader, and out over there to the edge, that's our manure storage. So if the weather, like, see how it's real muddy and mucky, it's hard to spread right now, then we can just store it in that manure storage over there until we're able to get it out into the fields. So I'll just take you around a little bit. This is our first barn, which is our goat barn. This is what started Two Kids Goat Farm, so you can see our nice little logo up there. And then over here, these are all the milking cows. So in the morning, after they're done milking, they'll push them all over here out of the way. They've knocked their gate down a little bit. That's what they do. So these are all the milking ladies. We have mostly Jerseys. A couple are Jersey Holstein Cross, but we use them because they produce a high butter fat content in their milk, because we make cheese here on our farm. So that is all the milking cows, and then I'll just give you a brief inside of the goat farm. So this is our goat. There's Finn. So the goats and the cows all get fed the same thing. Coming in here, these are all the ladies that have been milked already this morning. They get milked about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then again 3 in the afternoon. Here's our little calf. He's a few weeks old, and so he hangs out there until he's big enough to go outside with all the bigger ones. But these are all the milking does on this side. And through here, those ones have already all had their babies, and so they are what we call in milk. And then all these ones here in this area are our dry does, so they have not given birth yet. So we're either waiting for them to have babies, or they're too young and they haven't been bred yet. There's Raven. She likes to keep all the goats in line. This little guy, the spotted one in the middle, that is Benny Jr. He's our buck. So he will be the dad of all the babies for next season. We do have one other buck. He's at a different farm right now visiting to breed others. We kind of share them with other places. So that just gives you a little peek into Two Kids Goat Farm and what we do. We'll go live again some other times and show you more videos about our farm. You can learn it, but make sure you subscribe to our channel and share it to your friends. This is Luna. She's our queen. Luna, say hi. Smile for the camera. Good girl, Luna. So in the morning, they come out this gate here. They come out 4 at a time, and then they run up these ramps on either side. This is our milking stand. And so they hop right up there. The buckets will be filled with feed for them. And so then they get to eat as they're being milked. And that's the milker right there. So it gets hooked up to them after we clean and sanitize their teats, and then start the milking process. And at some point, we'll go live and show you how we do that. But this is pretty much it for today. That shows you just a peek into Two Kids Goat Farm. And then in here, inside that window is our cheese plant. And at some point, we'll give you some, show you how we make the cheese and what we do with all the milk here on our farm. We use every drop of milk here is made into cheese, or we pasteurize it and sell it as fluid milk. And we don't waste anything. Some of the milk is fed to the calves. But basically, and then we drink some ourselves. But other than that, we don't have a truck that comes and picks up milk like a lot of the big dairy farms. They basically milk, it goes into a tank, truck comes, takes the milk away, and then they're done. At our farm, because we're small, we're what we consider a micro dairy, we milk and process every drop of milk that we make here on our farm. So we have full control of how our products are and how they taste. But that is it for today. So peace out. Thanks for watching.